Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and today we are going to be painting a happy little tree of destruction all across Kerr's carefully laid plans. It's going to be a wonderful time. I hope you all enjoy the show today. This is Horizon Lost World of Darkness Mage, Season 2, Episode 5, The Glorious AI-kun. Now let us begin with our introductions, starting with Kerr. Kerr,
Yes,
time to get started.
I know. I didn't want to interrupt.
I
Hello,
turned it over
everyone.
to you.
I know. I was messing with you. Hello, everyone. I am Kurt. I'm the storyteller. It is so nice to see everyone here, and we are welcoming a new player, WoD AI, who may or may not be involved with the donation goal today. Don't worry about it. I'm sure everything will be absolutely okay.
Typical.
Typical. God damn it!
Pat.
Hello folks, I am Nesil playing Alexis McKenna, a Cult of Ecstasy mage that likes doing drugs.
Stein.
Greetings. I am Wostein, and I have been brought in as Wostein. May the chaos continue.
Baby.
I
So
am
baby.
Razim, and I am playing as Cody, the financial benefactor of the team, and also the one that's about to bring beast folk to all the world. It's gonna be great.
I am Tanya Sapien playing Portia Wainwright, who's about to bring a beast folk into the world. It's going to be great.
Oh boy. I am Werenimal and I play Werenimal. I'm the mundane human that mooches off of Cody in his big mansion.
We're about to fix that.
I am Tochemay, and I play Warren Peace, a traditionalist mage who's watching reality unfold.
I think
Oh,
you mean
which
reality
show?
just break and crumble and shatter slowly, bit by bit,
Reality
breaking down
origami.
until there's nothing left.
Oh yeah, we're unfolding it.
So yeah, Portia, were you wanting to do the recap today? I forget if it was this game or the next one that you wanted to do.
I have fun things written out for both.
Okay.
But the thing I brought up for this, Wostein, we were entertaining that he would actually be doing it. So if he's willing at the moment.
Oh, perfect. I was gonna have Woe. I wanted to have Woe do it, but you also wanted to do it. So, also we now have Woe 9000.
I'm sorry, Mage. I'm afraid I won't do that. Tanya has something prepared, though.
My fucking god.
Babies.
Yes.
Oh, for those
Babies.
that weren't looking at the stream, Woe had changed his icon.
What did you change it to? I was.
Oh,
The
allow me
how?
to bring it back.
Anyways. Oh, he changed it to freaking hell. Okay.
Yes.
So you want? I guess I'm doing the recap then.
Affirmative.
Hello, dear listeners. This is WZGF Radio, the Marten. Welcome to a very special Halloween episode of Mages of the Dark Horizon. The following 2-hour special is brought to you by our friends at Otali Cigarettes. Otali's, with our patented Pentex flavor crystals, just one puff and you're sure to be hooked on that mellow, full-bodied flavor. Otali's, try it. You'll feel like a new man. When we last left our mages, the Chantry was solemnly preparing for a dangerous suicide mission into the Martian stronghold. Lady Wainwright had the mustard gas ready to go. Professor McKenna had the atom bomb armed and ready. And Calvin had his trusty Tommy gun loaded. But at the last minute, Agent Taylor had a crisis of conscience. He proclaimed that after what he witnessed in the war, that he couldn't bring himself to use an atom bomb on another thinking being, alien or not. Warren the Wizard then proposed an alternative. Dominic, the Salt Demon. Agent Taylor's pact gave him a measure of control over the demon's powers. He could force the Martian Emperor to negotiate. With his trusty robot Wostron by his side, Agent Taylor did just that. Negotiations were tense, and they soon learned that the Martians weren't on Earth to invade, but were in fact refugees from a dead world. Sympathetic to their plight, Agent Taylor offered him land the Martians could colonize, but on the condition that the Martian Emperor free the humans he'd enslaved with his Martian mind melter. He lamented that he couldn't do that even if he wanted to, that the victims of the insidious mind control's ray were permanent slaves to it. Then Taylor surprised him by revealing that the Salt Demon could use his dark magics to free them, at the price of favors. Begrudgingly, the Martian Emperor agreed. Pleased with Agent Taylor's performance, Dominic offered a favor to the mages. They knew just what to spend it on. The wizard who had turned a normal, modern town into a prison for monsters. Dominic could deliver them directly to his doorstep. With a magical gateway opened, Calvin bravely volunteered to be first, but Professor McKenna quickly pointed out that with his time machine and reverse-engineered Martian mind melter, he was best equipped to be the first through. One by one, they made their way through the gateway and found themselves in the wizard's workshop, the wizard being quite upset at the unwanted guests. They tried to reason with him, to explain that his monster trap had a fatal flaw, but he refused to listen. Eventually, they had no choice but to let Agent Taylor use his unholy powers to consume the wizard, so they could get to the magical markings to make the needed modifications. He'd planned for such a thing, and had holy wards in place to protect himself from the dark forces. But realizing it was the lesser of two evils, Lady Wainwright revealed her angelic powers by revoking his holy protections. Unknown to the mages, the wizard himself was the power source to keep the monster trap running. With him gone, it began to self-destruct. The mages sprang into action. Professor McKenna slowed the self-destruct with his time machine, Agent Taylor used his quantum translocator to open a portal to the Tree of Ages, and Lady Wainwright communed with Father Oak to convince him to lend the tree's magical powers to the mages. With godly levels of magic now at his fingertips, Warren wove new spells into the existing ones, bypassing the self-destruct, replacing the power keeping the monster trap active, and keeping the creatures inside pacified. Crisis averted for the moment. They began heading home through the gateway to the Tree of Ages, only for Calvin to make a stunning confession. He was never a man in the first place. Calvin was a fake name, fake identity. She'd kept her true identity hidden, but after what had just transpired, she felt the need to be honest with her new friends. Who is Calvin really? What will happen to the monster trap town? How will Admiral Isaacs take the news that the Martians are now allies instead of enemies? Find out now on Mages of the Dark Horizon. Brought to you by Atali Cigarettes. Try one today. You'll feel like a new man in no time.
Wow.
That was a thing.
I'm
Portia?
applauding.
Portia?
Two things.
Yes.
First of all, I am rather impressed, and I vote that Tanya does the recaps from now on. And I don't think I actually was here for last game, because that was a lot of stuff going on there. I don't remember.
Yeah, you were here. You were here last
Characters that I don't remember, and I don't know.
time. So I want to say something real quick, Portia. Please,
Yes.
everyone, add 10 experience points to your character sheets, please.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Because
What's
that was fucking great, and I was impressed.
Yay.
235, everyone.
And I will reward that much effort and dedication to this. Like, I literally could not stop laughing that entire time. I am going to reward that with something. So I'm giving everyone 10 bonus experience points for this. That was fucking great.
Perfect. I am now at life 5. My plan is coming to fruition, Kerr.
Alright, I need that donation goal met now.
Tip goal.
I need I need that. God, Sparky, damn it!
Pat.
Alright,
But
let's go.
no, we don't need it. We gotta continue. We gotta give them a show to watch. Entice them.
Yes, I need the owl though in order to
Stop.
try to head off the. What?
Let us get on with the show instead of beg for money.
No, I was trying to make a joke. I was going to make the joke of I need that in order to stop you from the chaos and shenanigans that you're going to fucking cause. Because I know what you're going to do, Cody.
Except that, you know, I made the owl.
Not anymore. Anyway, yes, let's continue, everyone.
Oh, by the way, I am running Stream Raiders Dungeons tonight, so please, or today, so please go place your troops. What's up, Will?
Oh, I was just going to also add in the additional note that a specialist was brought in to ensure that the Martians that were released were friendly with our personnel. Those remaining hostile will remain entrapped. Lucy's so good with folks.
But yes, your dear comrade that you met would volunteer to stay behind to basically watch over this place while you guys head back to Empty Springs to report and let everyone know about all the shit that went on. By the way, just out of curiosity, has anyone told Isaac about what you're doing yet?
1, 2, 3, not it.
Just wondering.
Whoa, would you mind relaying all of the events to Isaac for us? Thank you.
Of course, I will prepare a report and have it sent shortly.
There, none of us have to deal with it.
We're just gonna send him a text. We're just gonna send him a text.
Send him a like chat GTP generated message.
Report prepared, sent.
Excellent, thank you.
Is there an immediate request for response, Kerr?
Everyone's phone begins ringing.
Whoa, please
received?
decline the calls.
Are you sure about this?
Portia can't answer. She's already in another call. Sorry.
Cal just looks at his phone and is like, nah, I don't feel like talking to anyone.
Acknowledged.
They can send a
Declining
text.
calls.
Do not disturb. Quick.
The phone
Message
suddenly
is-
switches and starts ringing again.
Cody,
This
it
is
is your
fine to
decision.
continue.
You answer him.
Oh, fine. Whoa, let it through.
All calls allowed through.
Not all. Still,
Wait,
no,
what?
no. Keep the
Wait, what?
spam filter on.
No, hey, we've been trying to reach you about your Soul's extended warranty.
Domino, stop it.
Cody's device relays through.
Cody. Cody. Hey, Cody.
We're
I got that
sorry.
report.
You've reached a disconnected number. Please hang up and don't try again.
Cody. I know you're right there and listening to me.
Message 1344-A.
Cody.
Why do I get the feeling Cody's gonna turn around and Isaac is gonna be standing right there?
No good.
Oh, not quite.
Oh, I wasn't feeding that through Discord, but Tochemay played the I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good.
Cody, I just got your report, and I'm sure, I think your AI sent the wrong thing or something.
Oh no, I programmed him to be 99.9% accurate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Is
sure.
that so?
I'm sure it's accurate. 99.9% accurate. Yes.
Also, I love the little image of the duck drinking juice right now. I'm just imagining that being worn right now.
Is that a duck or a fire?
It's a flame.
What are we talking about? What image of a duck?
It's in the little chat.
Also, I forgot to
In
start
the
up
stream
my
chat.
Yeah, you know that
Oh.
stream
Oh,
that
yep.
I'm running here that we're all part of right now.
I didn't. It's the one. I didn't think to look up at emojis in the stream chat. Okay, I thought you like posted it somewhere else. Meh.
But Cody, this can't be right. Because it says here that you're letting Threat Null have a beachhead on Earth?
Yes, we're giving him a beach house. Sorry, I'll stop being peanut gallery now.
Yes, it was a very good deal, I assure you.
Cody, those things are not to be trusted and are more dangerous than you could possibly comprehend right now.
Oh, I'm certain they are. However, they are also under contract with my liege.
And wait, so let me
I
get this
assure
straight.
you
Now
that all of the T's were crossed and all of the M's were dotted.
I'm sorry, what? Cody. So you're telling me not just is Threat Null here on Earth, in their own location, with an actual working, basically beachhead, to continue to spread out and populate the Earth with their drones and whatever
no,
else they are.
They have specific territory that belongs to them, and they are to stick to that territory.
And you trust that?
No, I trust the contract and my liege to make sure that it is enforced.
You let Domino make a contract with them.
Technically, it was I made the contract, so it is both myself and my liege that are in charge of this contract.
One moment. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Portia's going to conjure 2 bags of popcorn and hand one to Werenimal.
Yay, popcorn.
You have popcorn.
Pet the long.
Cal is going to nom on the popcorn.
Pet the long.
Look
Pet
how
the
long.
long and pet the long.
I'm gonna pet the Zim.
I am the
No,
long.
he's in a call right now. Zim's in a call right now. It's a very important business meeting. He's
I want
speaking
to
with
pick
his
up
doom.
that Marten and just hug it.
Look at the baby.
Anyways, where were we?
Oh, we are currently being written up, shall we say, for what the deal has been made without further checks up the line.
Oh, right.
Hey, Cody.
Yes?
Cody. You know, when I asked you to go investigate this, I was expecting you to send word back and such, and find out, what we might do about this situation.
And we did. You agreed to us nuking the area.
Yes, I did.
And then I came up with a better idea that would not cost innocent people their lives. You got your people back. They just owe me a little favor.
Just so you know, Isaac, I'm still on the side of nuking it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why you have not
Kiss
been given
ass.
permissions of handling this.
Werner,
Cody,
quit being a
you
kiss ass.
have 2 minutes to evacuate that location before it's going to be nuked off the face of the planet.
Isaac, I know that you're angry,
Unfortunately,
but empty threats.
No, the ship's already inbound to tactically exterminate that
I
location.
would exceedingly encourage you not to pursue this course of action, as my liege and I would have to react to protect them.
And that's out of my hands. The order just went through from higher up.
Yes, and unless you want your entire ship to be nothing but salt, you
The
might want to...
hexagrammatic wards would stop Domino cold.
Very well.
Look, I'm not the one sending the ship, okay? It's someone higher up than I am.
Very well, it seems I have a
Show me all
great
this.
working to do.
You have him in
He
35
hangs up.
seconds before that ship arrives.
Alexis, I need more
Hey,
time.
Isaac.
Portia, we're gonna need some help here.
Hold on one moment. Isaac. Good question. You know how to node, right? You know how powerful it is. So if I were to tell you it's currently being used as an external generator to keep the wards around that place intact, and that if you were to nuke that location, it would backfeed directly into the tree, would that maybe find its way up the line?
I can try, but the ship's going to be there in a minute and a half to obliterate that place. I can see
Well,
what I can do.
I trust that you can talk quickly.
Talk quickly, because otherwise I have a different plan in mind.
Yeah, I'll try.
Just to casually remind him that, do you want to explode?
Summary report prepared and sent.
Thank you.
Perhaps
Well,
this might be usable. Forward this along.
I need you to make some calculations. I'm going to need to open a portal between the maw and that ship at the most optimal opportunity.
No.
Cody, quit feeding things to oblivion.
Fine,
One
then
of
we
these times it's
will...
gonna follow you home. It thinks that you're the food now.
Cody, can we watch the nuclear explosion?
There
Ready?
is not
No.
going to be a nuclear explosion. Okay, there
I
will
wanna see
be,
a
but
nuke.
fine. Warren, Alexis, I need more time. Warren, I'm gonna need some of your particular rune stuff going. We're going to set up a portal to basically take whatever comes down and shoot it right back up. Since I can't use
Why
the
do we
maw.
need to deal with this?
We don't
We
need
could just
to.
let our new ally.
We can't do their ship. That doesn't seem like it's gonna go over well for us. Also, detonating something in there is still gonna, blow up everything.
Technically
what we could do is
speaking, it will be them nuking their own ship.
Or we could just send it off into deep space. Not the ship, but the shot. We just redirect it somewhere safe.
Or one of
I don't know
several
what the fuck
other-
happened with my accent there.
Or one of several other targets available at this time. It doesn't have to be this one nor the ship. That would also still buy us time and sufficient opportunity.
Duke.
Yes, but it doesn't send quite the same message. But fine, we'll go that route.
What I was saying is that who's on the end of the receiving shot?
They're going to basically obliterate this entire town.
What if we disarm the nuke and capture it? Then we have 2 nukes.
Yeah, but it depends on whether they're dropping a nuke or whether they're just going to use like a particle beam or something. They are technocrats after all.
Most AI, according to this, he used the term exterminatus. They're going to basically just vaporize this entire town.
Oh, fine.
And they're going to get the backlash from the 1950s town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then let us go ahead and just redirect the blast.
I think that's probably the best idea.
If the old band wasn't pissed off with me before, he's gonna be now.
Right, so how do you want to prepare for the ship's arrival in about a minute?
Well, like I said, Alexis takes care of giving us more time. Cody is using his correspondence as well as Prime to give it a boost. And we'll also toss in some entropy just to make sure that it, just happens to catch any stray beams or anything of that nature. And we'll send it to the most unoccupied location that we can.
Okay.
So, Kerr, if we fail, is this going to cause a void out? They're going to create new BTs. I'm asking for soon in chat.
Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
And sorry, I'm ashamed because ADHD. I was holding that in reserve, which meant that none of what Cody said stuck in my head. Sorry.
Cody wanted to move the beam.
Oh yeah, redirect it to
Cody,
somewhere vacant.
Are you sure you want to do this? Like, wouldn't this be better if that thing died?
It's not just that. There's a lot of innocents in that town. Also, given the fact that they're placated as they are, the fondest that are in that town, there's a chance that I could cure them. I was able to cure a marauder. It's not too far of a stretch to try to cure a nefandus, to bring them back.
Not to mention the simple fact that part of the contract is that I would make sure that they are able to settle and be safe. So I am contractually obligated to protect them.
Also that.
My liege,
Isaac's people are gonna be pretty pissed off with us.
Well, we don't actually work for them. I'm pretty sure most of them would rather us be dead anyways.
Well, if they weren't pissed off at us before, seems to be our own theme for the day.
Ooh, I won Steve Wheelspin.
With that hastily sent report, would you like any additional messages tacked on in transit?
Send along that we will be doing what we can to stop the destruction of this area. And that we very heavily recommend that they do not proceed.
Acknowledged. Will advise that continued course of action will result in devastation and destruction that is unplanned, and advise a hold to allow for communication.
High collateral damage risk.
Unfortunately, I do believe that they have already acknowledged this before.
Did they acknowledge that the ship is part of the collateral?
Oh no, well, arguably all of their ships are always acknowledged as part of the collateral. Especially with that null. This is simply an attempt to argue for enough time to see if this is truly the best course of action. That said, their scope of devastation is wide, so I will walk back my previous remark of directing it elsewhere. It might become necessary.
Cody, do you know somebody who's worked with Threatnull before?
It's
Work with
Isaac.
what?
I was talking about his Exalt.
Black box. What if you just pull the black box, let him hit the spot?
Because his Exalt has worked with their Exalts in a time long ago.
I am completely lost on what you're talking about.
Kerr, do you understand what I mean?
Yes, I think so. Basically, that Nevis might be aware of a Tochemay.
Okay, but what does that have to do with this?
This thing is from a Tochemay.
Well, yes, I know the monster thing is, but what does that have to do with the situation at hand?
Yeah, I'm not seeing how that would help any.
That this is his protected land.
Well, technically, this
That-
is not the land that we gave them.
They haven't moved yet, though. I mean, they're still getting settled in and figuring everything out right now and how they're going to do it. And someone's just coming to tactically nuke them. Protect
These
it.
neighbors.
Well, we're trying to protect them. I'm still just failing to see how this is supposed to help. You know, knowing them.
Nevis has charms to protect his land.
Mm.
And
Saying
he
rather
can
than using Cody's magic directly, could use Nevis as the conduit for protecting the place. So rather than redirecting the blast, just make it endure.
Parry the blast.
Those who are inside, basically parry the nuke. Those who are inside the barrier, they would just see an
Parry the
aurora
nuke.
borealis, like, ooh, shiny sky, weird anomaly, but they'd be perfectly fine.
No EMP.
I mean, if that would work, then sure.
It's the 1950s, all their shit's hardened. What makes EMP so deadly is that line inductance causes the power mains themselves to surge, which can screw with sensitive electronics. The thing is, basically anything that's from the 1950s is going to be very ruggedized simply because of the technology state. Also, the town has its own isolated grid that's not that big, so there's not a whole lot of line inductance that can build up. I've studied way too much about this topic.
We'll still set a few things on fire, but nothing that can't be taken care of.
Yeah.
And this is Order Hermes technology, which is...
Yeah, contrary to what Hollywood would have you believe, if there's an EMP, your battery-operated devices, most of them would be perfectly fine, and things that are behind ruggedized surge protectors would 50-50 shot be okay. But anything directly plugged into the walls, that's what would get fried, because it'd be a massive power surge.
So, Los, you get a message back.
Message received.
This is Captain Carter of the HMS Cario. We are on our way to remove the infestation. You are to withdraw immediately, or you will be caught up in the cleansing.
Oh, great. We have a British ship on the way.
Slow head turn towards Warren. Let's just add the Brits to the groups that the Order of Hermes hates.
His Majesty's ship.
Mm-hmm.
You may reply if you wish.
Unfortunately, Alright, reply with this. Unfortunately, this land is under the protection of Nevis, King of Conquerors. If you proceed, we cannot be held responsible for the response of an exalted to his territory being threatened. And Cody is summoning Nevis.
Message prepared and sent.
I really hope you're right on this, Warren.
This is Captain Carter. This location is far too dangerous to be allowed to remain. Threatenol is one of the greatest threats to humanity we face. We cannot allow it to gain a foothold into Earth. This location will be cleansed. We do not wish to cause undue casualties. Please withdraw, and no negative feedback will be filed against you.
Unfortunately, we do not have the means of removing the large number of Nefandis that are housed in this location, or a safe location to move them to. We cannot leave this location.
Agents, the Nefandis are not to be worried about. They will be terminated along with the rest of the location. Please withdraw.
Well, this is getting nowhere
patience they're
fast.
talking about.
The full scale of this current containment is not entirely yet known. Are you certain that you are able to ensure that nothing occurs as a result of this?
Oh, absolutely not. But, well, we don't have much of a choice.
Acknowledged.
And with Nevis coming out, is WoD able to stay out?
Yes. Well, would still be able to talk.
Yep, I am separate of the powers.
So, considering that he was talking about Nevis, I just went and checked Adamant's character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
I managed to dig that thing up and double checked all of the charms that she has. I just realized all of this stuff is centered around negotiation. Like all of it. Because this is stuff that I mean we could roll for, but since we do this stuff directly through roleplay, it kind of becomes a null point.
I mean, they might be able to let you do something that you normally would not be able to do, but agents.
Well, using Beast King dictates, I can re-roll failed dice. Guiding the flock, I can double 9s on when the culture aligns. And charismatic lunar trick, I can double 9s on inspiration and intimidate. Which means that she could totally back up what Cody was saying from a purely mechanical standpoint. I just don't know what I would say to invoke those sorts of things.
Well, don't worry too much about it right now, mostly because nothing that you would have there would allow you to convince this guy otherwise at the moment.
Yeah, he's kind of set in his ways here.
And not necessarily their fault. He was given an order.
I don't know about that, Kurt.
Well, remember, technocrats go through social conditioning. They have to obey orders. They literally can't say... They're like clone troopers when Order 66 was given.
Maybe we need to go up the chain.
Like, this guy legitimately cannot say no to the order that was given to him.
Oh, I got an idea. Could we perhaps find out who gave the order and teleport them to us?
If you blow up this town,
you should
shoot the
rethink
president.
Maybe you should rethink your orders there, buddy.
I'm curious how you would try to do that, but I mean, theoretically, you could do that. I was not planning on that, but
Question.
Alexis?
Yes.
Of what I have passed along in DMs, would I be able to supply that information?
Let me see real quick.
While he's reading that, what were you going to say, Tanya?
Oh, it's just have Alexis create a little time-accelerated room, and then Cody abducts Computer and the head of the Technocrats, and puts them in that room together. You're going to talk about your differences.
You can't abduct Computer.
Yeah. Control.
Well, abducts one of the drones. Either way.
A connection.
You might be able to. Whoa. Cody, what's your computers plus your intelligence?
Nine.
Alright. Whoa, please roll 9 dice for me.
Pardon as I remember how to grab... There we go. Lovely. Worth the effort. Did that go through?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. I was just counting up.
A miss! Not enough ale!
That is 3 successes. 4 successes. Do you wish to use the reroll? You have 4 successes currently.
Any word from the party on that?
I personally feel like
four
the
successes?
4 successes is good, but...
Yeah, it's a healthy number. This is what and specifically what is this that's being rolled for?
He's trying to find out who sent the orders and then locate their location.
Oh,
I
so
feel
we
like
probably
4
need to-
successes is plenty for intel.
Well,
Intel
you're
of
more than
that
happy to stick.
nature? I don't know about that.
It would be secured comms, wouldn't it?
Probably.
And if all the places for an AI to try sneaking around, I'm pretty sure there are other AIs on that same network who would notice him.
Probably. That would be a safe guess, considering you're dealing with people who are just as good as Cody is, or if not better.
Ooh, first and last session.
And
Wolfstein
Wolfstein
gets deleted. Cody is now a mundane.
Oh no, don't worry. I am completely independent of that.
Don't worry, Wolfstein gets into their
Hold up.
system and infects it and shuts it down.
Hold on. Chat, we need an exploding 10 for Wostai.
I mean, that would be the hard fix, yeah.
Ah.
Or
You
can
know.
always just take the gamble and re-roll.
No. Standard rules apply. Standard rules apply. Hold on. Why can I not find it? There it is.
There's the exploding die.
Oh,
That is not the exploding die.
no.
But it's a dice and it's going boom.
Random Marten vid. We have until the random Marten vid ends. But that's the
Hurry,
standard wait
Varian.
time, right?
Hurry! Time is running out.
Yeah,
And just
it's
for
because
reference, I'll put
that Martin on the wheel right there, he's spinning the clock.
Alright,
it is!
Wostai
Varian
has
cat.
been granted an exploding 10.
Takes
Throwing
that
one
from a
more
4
10.
to a 6.
Whee!
Correction, from a 4 to a 7.
Awesome! There. That's our solution.
Alright, do you want to use the reroll of OSAI?
You have 7 successes, Kerr!
I'm just asking.
Kerr!
Oh, no
I
worries.
think
I'm
this
more than
is-
happy sticking with what it is because I know my luck, and my luck is going to be the next reroll is going to include 5 ones. So I'm going to hold off.
I was just asking, that was all.
Oh, no worries. Thank you, though.
So I'm setting the last hope to post the recording from Friday. And I put in the player list from this game, the tags from Lost in Chaos, and the keywords from Data Resistance Squad.
What?
I might
Why?
be tired.
I feel like that's an understatement right there.
Please don't disturb me while I plot to overthrow you.
Ooh, yay. I have a reroll. Oh, yay, I have a reroll.
Oh boy.
So, Wost, you are able to start moving through their systems, and you are able to follow the data trail. You almost get caught a couple of times. Their security is really, really damn good. But
So-
you're able to navigate through it nimbly, and you are able to find the location of the one who gave this order, according to the files.
So instead, I also goofed and used the icon from the old Exalted game instead of Last Hope. But I think we're okay. But yeah,
For now.
who was able to find the locations? Great.
It is a hardened bunker over in Washington, D.C., apparently.
I promise I am not attempting acquisition of additional nukes.
Addition.
I don't even bother.
All right, anybody want to pump your magic in for me to just summon this guy here? I'll need to dismiss Nevis, but you know.
Well, you might want to check that it is valid first, but okay.
Well, like I said, 99.9% accuracy. I trust you. He might be about a centimeter to the left, but that's okay. I'm sure he won't mind missing about a centimeter of his body.
If Cody's able to at least begin bridging the connections before it becomes relevant, Portia would be willing to attempt to disrupt their defenses at the other end. Because if it's a technocrat bunker, it's hardened. So she has spirit and prime, so she can attempt to drill a hole basically.
Correspondence in Prime could try to help warp him.
You know, I like the idea of just punching a hole. A very short hole through to their bunker. Why just teleport him here if we can, you know, make sure that if the blast still goes off, it's going right through to that bunker?
What's the There it is. Queen, News of the World, that album cover. That's just that's just Cody abducting them.
So what are we wanting to do then?
1977. Now were we gonna punch through their defenses? Just punch a hole, teleport the guy out of there?
Assuming they're not masking their information, that's the hope. I hope I haven't thrown in more doubts.
That's the album cover in question that I just posted in the Horizon Lost Mage. I remembered that because my dad actually had that album. We listened to that so much that the record started to wear out.
Not inaccurate. Alright, let's do this. What are we rolling, Kerr?
This would be Arete from yourself and anyone assisting you in how they would assist you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna reroll that one.
I don't know, you got a 10. I'd say test the explosion first. You might do what Kerr did last week.
Roll a billion tens.
So yeah, you still got a 2.
Jeez, even worse.
Yeah, you got a 1 instead of a 2 that time.
Still enough.
And Portia attempting to reinforce. Yeah, fuck it. I'll burn my last point of quintessence to bring the difficulty down by 1.
Okay.
Oh no.
Portia, what exactly are you trying to do?
Either reinforce at Cody's end or disrupt at the recipient's end.
Okay.
She'll be using Prime and Spirit for that. Because she's assuming that they have multi-spectrum defenses, so if you slam into them with something that you know they have defense against, you're going to be sapping power from other systems, because that's how technocrat systems work. Electricity! The generator can only handle so much load. See, I'm using their tech against them. I'm working within their archetype.
And I can't touch this magic because Order of Hermes, if I do try to work against this, they'll detect it and send more resources.
Yeah, they're not gonna like Warren's type of magic. Warren is like anathema to them.
Yeah.
Alright, so target locked. Teleportation. YN. YN. YN.
Why?
Because you want to.
As there is a flash of light as a figure slowly materializes in front of you, Cody. An old man in his like 60s or 70s, blinking and looking around slowly, dressed in a fairly nice suit. What the hell is going on here?
Cody's throwing an arm around his shoulder like we're old pals. And he's gonna, take him over to the, I assume that the door that Domino made is still there. The one that's open and looking directly at the flesh factory.
Mm-hmm.
He's just going to, without saying a word, gesture towards that.
Oh, dear Lord. That's the infestation.
So, about that blast that's about to come down here, I believe that you need to be making a very quick call to cancel it, yes?
And why would I do that?
Well, otherwise, you are about to be vaporized, as well as that little tunnel that I opened between here and where you were. That will also be vaporized.
He closes his eyes for a moment and looks like torn for a second before he opens them, and his gaze is like steel. It's for the protection of Earth and humanity.
In addition to that, I'm afraid that you will not only piss off Lucifer himself, as, you'll be disrupting his new little playground here. You will also be causing the disruption of a certain fair folks contract. You will set yourself and the entire technocracy up with many, many very powerful enemies.
To say nothing of the fact that we think we've figured out a method for extracting people from the hive mind. Getting back the people you lost in the Avatar Storm.
That's already been started. All those
This is
agents.
for the safety and protection of humanity. This thing cannot be allowed to exist here.
But we have evidence that it has existed here.
If I recall correctly, Kerr, by the way, out of character, was computer the one that was operating how much of with the technocracy? How deeply?
What was that?
Just to refresh memory, how deeply was computer operating with the technocracy as is?
Oh,
not at all, really.
Oh, okay. So that was a splinter sect that it was operating.
Yes.
Before then. Okay. Just had to check.
Not a Crenonian.
Yeah, technically, computer is known, but it's not known as like computer from Autosonia.
The reason that it's such a grand hazard is because it's hostile. We've managed to open up negotiation with it.
And we are going to be ending the threat permanently.
All you'll be doing is pissing off a lot of people.
You'll be pissing off a lot of people, as well as not actually ending the threat at all. Instead, they will simply come in greater force. You have already had multiple agents get devoured by that thing, which we have worked to free. Speaking of, all of them do owe me a favor.
I am not calling off the airstrike.
I fucking swear. It's like dealing with the Order of Hermes, except with a lot more blinking lights.
Yes, it is. The technocracy is notoriously hidebound and just very difficult to work with.
Well,
So
if
with
nothing else, Cody, you can defend this place, and I got somebody I can give to my faction.
Oh, that is a great idea, Warren. Great idea. Well, it looks like, Domino, may I call in those favors already? After all,
Well, darling, what are you thinking about?
Oh, I was thinking of using all of their magic in order to defend this location and deliver a very decisive blow against all of the technocracy.
Right.
After all, they are very, very keen on destroying your contract here, your deal. So I think they really should be punished in only the most spectacular and perfect way.
This poor man.
Goodbye,
If you don't
Internet.
give me something to do, I'll have to amuse myself, and no one wants that.
Oh boy.
Cat says perfect.
Right, Cody?
This poor man. He's got Domino on one shoulder and Cody on the other. He's just standing behind them as he's being forced to face the door with all of the walls of flesh on the other side.
So, Wostai, I need the location of as many of the technocracy's ships as you can find, as well as their bases and such, because I am going to be working to split the blast from this one to as many different locations as possible without losing its efficacy. After all, it is designed to be very, very much overkill for this area.
We are protectors and defenders of humanity.
This will be the last thing you protect if you don't stop.
This will be the last thing the last time that you kill innocent people.
A good doctor knows when to stop.
We merely wish to attempt negotiations. We have the means to remove it ourselves. We simply wish to make the most of it while we can. And from what I'm understanding, we've had a far higher success rate than any of you have in a very long time. From what I understand.
I am loving having Woe here.
As you say that, you see Domino turn and look as though he's seeing something only he can see. Before he actually like squeals like a he just absolutely lets out. He starts clapping his hands excitedly as though someone had just gifted him a pony.
I'm glad that Discord censored that. The squeal did not come through.
Oh, darlings! Oh, this is so perfect. This is absolutely perfect.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What is so perfect, my liege? Besides yourself, of course.
Well, thank you for that, darling, but...
Darling butt.
A resplendent offering.
Wosteam_royal tipped $60. Hoot hoot.
Well, thank you so much for that tip and supporting
Is
the
he arming
channel.
himself? Wait, hold on. He just armed himself. Who gave the owl a gun? He found it.
He went through the technocracy.
God, I can't wait for him to see the... If we get the full goal, I have something special specifically for him because I wanted to be nice to our new player.
Well, the first 3 tiers of the tip goal have been completed, so he's at least getting something.
He does get something. I do have a couple of nice things set up. Oh my god! That was adorable! That was adorable. Oop. No gun.
Setsu with gun.
Setsu. Gun. That is absolutely freaking adorable. Oh my god.
Progress.
What's this? No, little Timmy, glued to your crotch? Progress. Oh, okay. Darlings, oh my darlings. They brought a friend! I can see it now, darlings. An epic battle to decide the fate of this location. All of you versus their champion to decide, will this town live? Will this town die? Oh, it gives me shivers just to imagine it, darlings.
And of course, with this one fight, we are going to be, dismantling a large portion of this, group that decides to kill innocents for no reason.
It is not for no reason. We are doing this to protect reality.
Keep telling yourself that. Continues to crunch popcorn.
As you can see above you, a massive ship slowly coming into view in the sky.
Alright, time's up. Let's get this going. And...
You get a ping going, teleportation is being activated to teleport something down, a living signature down onto the surface.
Teleportation signature detected. Be advised, organic or living at the minimum. Unless you meant that this was asking permission.
Basically, it's a message telling you that it is coming. Basically, like, they're not trying to hide it.
Well, the message is relayed.
Cody's not going to respond. He's just getting his workings going.
Okay.
If they want to come talk, that's fine, but he doesn't really have time to go investigate because he has no idea how much time that they have.
Well, so you can see that there is no charging of any weapon systems at all, and you would be able to detect that. All weapons are currently cold on the ship.
All weapons are not prepared at this time.
Ah, well then I suppose we shall go speak with this newcomer.
At the very least, they're willing to talk, it sounds like. Not that the talking would do much good, but, they're willing.
Alright.
Yep.
We will leave to go talk to the newcomer.
Are we bringing the abductee with us?
Oh, yes. Cody still has his arm around the shoulder like an old friend.
But Cody doesn't have the name of your new friend.
Cody doesn't need it.
As you guys are going over, you see from the ship a puff of dust come up from the earth, and you see a little blinking device sitting there. And it begins to pulse. Boop, boop.
It's a bomb! Teleport it back to the ship.
It's not a bomb.
Negative. It is not. It is not an explosive device.
Is it a beacon? Because Portia's used those before.
It's a teleportation beacon.
I think,
so yeah, when he says it's a, if he actually says that, then she's going to correct him.
I think we need the opinion of the expert here. Werenie, is this a bomb?
No, that is not a bomb.
Oh, okay. Very well, it can carry on.
Beep, beep, beep.
Everyone sets the phasers to stun.
Stun? No, we want them to vaporize.
Set phasers for fun.
As there is a large pulse of light.
Yes, yes, very flashy. Would you just get on with it?
And as the light clears, you see a man standing there. And he looks, well, fairly normal.
We'll continue making calculations and finding all locations for their ships and such. Do spare Isaac's ship, though. He's at least good.
Acknowledged.
He looks to be in his early 20s. He's not wearing anything like what you would expect a technocrat to wear. Instead, he's wearing a black hoodie and some nice sweatpants. And he just has his
Testing, testing. Testing. Okay, that is apparently not working, but at least you guys can hear me on stream. Yeah, something broke here. And they are still talking. Trying to figure out what's going on. Sorry, guys.
A resplendent offering.
Roet William tipped $60.
Weird that so the sound effect did not come through, but the TTS did. What is going on right now? Okay, we got music. The music's back. At least I hope it's going through. Okay, it should be going through the stream.
Things seems.
Okay, I
There we
can
go.
hear you guys.
Good. We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah. Not sure what happened. I can hear you guys. Robert, thank you so much for that tip and supporting the channel. The tip goal has been fully completed. We're still fixing things here, but thank you so much for that support. I so hugely appreciate it. Let me swap over to this real quick. What's up?
Zim turned us all into piles of salt.
Oh.
Our icons. They're all piles of salt.
Yeah.
Darling, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, darling. I much prefer the old way. Go back to the old way, darling.
Nope.
No.
Can't.
I am not salt.
I can fix that, darling.
That wasn't an invitation.
Well, that sounded like one to me, yeah?
The salt icon that you're seeing is the reactive.fuji
Yeah, I figured as much.
mountain.
Yep.
Okay, we're recovered. The last thing I heard was basically that he's not dressed like a typical technocrat, and that's where everything broke.
Okay.
Yeah, he's wearing a hoodie.
He's wearing a black hoodie and some very nice sweatpants, and his hands are just kind of resting in the pocket of his hoodie. He's got the hood up, and he's just kind of looking around, just kind of like taking it all in, like, oh, huh, this isn't so bad. This is a nice looking place.
So he hasn't pulled out the Keyblade yet.
Judging by the distinct absence of a stick up your arse, I'm going to assume you're the negotiator.
Oh, hi there. Nice to see you guys. Not really a negotiator, but I mean, I'm not against negotiating.
So let's step up from what we've been dealing with.
Well, I was more sent in because, well, you know, they knew mages were in here, and mages can bork reality, you know how it is. So I was asked to either take care of it, or take care of them, or, you know, see if you guys would just leave.
Leaving isn't an option. Postai, Cody, either of you, this is your show.
So, what are you planning to do then?
Well, I more or less got like Shanghai to come deal with this, you know, day off and all that. You know how it can be sometimes, though. So I don't really have anything against any of you. You guys seem like really interesting people. As he kind of pauses and looks at Warren. So, you know, I just wanted to see if maybe I could convince you to leave. So we didn't, you know, have to, like, do this the harder way and stuff. I mean, you all seem like really, really nice people, so I don't want to do anything if I can avoid it.
Well, that's all well and good. However, we can't just leave. I made a deal to protect them.
I mean, it's a bunch of Eldritch abominations and Nefandus. I mean, you're probably doing the world a favor if you just let this place go.
Those Nefandi are my
That's what I
patients,
said.
and I can cure them.
Well, okay. The thing is, the Nefandas made their choice willingly. Like, you can't be forced to become a Nefandus. You have to choose to willingly embrace it.
And they can be given a second chance after they've had their soul fixed.
They
Or whatever it is that you call it.
I mean, yeah, their souls. They gets torn out of their chest, turned inside out, then stuffed back inside them, upside down. At least that's the way I think of it.
I've heard technocrats call it a dozen different things, honestly.
I'm not technically a technocrat. Mage, nice to meet you.
I mean, technocrats
That explains why you're willing to talk. That's not that debate again.
I'm sorry, I will not have your superstitious...
Cody is summoning a ball gag into the guy's mouth.
Do I want to know why you had one of those?
Oh god, what I would give to be able to do that. That
Cody
was great. Good job.
Cody just looks over at Portia. I'm a furry.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I like you guys.
Just glares, slowly crunches popcorn.
Additionally, they've already been provided the opportunity to belay their order. Their failure to do so, they've lost their chance to speak unless they wish to actually cooperate.
To give you the 20 words or less version, we managed to pin down Threat Null, or a portion of it anyways, into a binding contract that it can't get out of. We had managed the ceasefire, and then these bastards are showing up trying to break it.
It sounds like the idiots, yeah. You know, we're pompous idiots who are hidebound and know better than everybody else, and if you don't listen, then you are obviously a threat to humanity, and blah, 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 blah.
Aye.
So, why are you trying to stop us, then?
Well, one, they pay really, really well. Two, I technically owe them a favor and they're calling it in. And three, I was kind of bored and wanted to see where this was going to go.
You're kind of bored on your day off.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's only so much you can do. One, they don't have internet where I am, so I can't do that. There's only 3 TV channels, and there's nothing to watch. And if I walk around the park again for, like, the 10 millionth time, I'm going to go insane and murder something.
You know, the virtual adepts downloaded the internet before it collapsed. You could get access to their servers after, we resolved this.
Well, where I was at, we just don't have anything. I was in one of those little tech communities trying to help out a little bit before I got shanghaied into this.
So,
So which affiliation are you?
Oh, affiliation? He kind of pauses for a moment and he seems to consider that. Euthanatos.
Which spheres of Thanatos?
Entropy is what they tend to focus in, though I don't really do that much with it.
Oh, that was out of character.
Entropy is theirs.
Yeah, because Portia would know this.
The normal beliefs for the Euthanatos is the world moves in a cycle, and that basically everything has a place in the cycle, and if they stagnate, then they should be killed and their energy released to be reincarnated to continue on their cycle.
So, the technocrats being locked in this endless war with Threat Null when there's a chance at moving this forward to a natural resolution.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again, like, one of the reasons, like, he's not necessarily against this. He's more or less just kind of fulfilling the favor that he has to fulfill.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as for the first part, how much are they paying?
Let's see. You see him reach into his pocket and pull out his cell phone. Usually about 100,000 a mission for the easy ones, and upwards to 1 million or more for the really big stuff.
You found places where a US currency actually still does something.
Well, I mean, it's not technical currency, it's more like value of items that they give to me. You know,
Fair enough.
It's scrapped at the
house,
company store.
hot water, toilet paper.
Well, I have all of that to offer and more. As
What
well
the
as
heck
a
is it with the
nice,
toilet paper every time?
as well as a very nice location. You see, we are in Empty Springs, and there is
I heard about that place.
Yes, we have a very powerful node there. We can definitely sweeten the pot far more than they can.
I mean, I'm always interested to hear negotiations and such.
Where exactly are we standing right now?
Basically, like the middle of town.
Oh, I figured we were right outside the flesh factory.
Oh, that can work. That can work too. Actually, yeah, that would be close to where you would be at.
Yeah, since he was using aggressive negotiations against the technocrat officer, so that would be the best place to take him to ground zero.
What were the other things that he listed off?
2, he made a deal and a contract, which he cannot break. He has to follow the terms of his deal.
Okay.
And 3 is he was bored.
Okay. So, for the second one, what are the exact terms of your deal?
I have to try to stop you or get you out. No ifs, ands, or buts. I have to at least attempt to the best of my power.
Okay.
At least it uses the qualifier attempt.
I mean, if I lose the fight, then my contract is null and void. But I have to actually attempt to the best of my ability to win if this turns into a fight, if you know what I mean.
Now, those were the exact words of your deal, correct?
Give or take. Give or take, yes.
Oh, no, it's very important that I know the exact words.
Pay contracts.
Look, I cannot break this contract.
Oh, no, I know. I believe you. But I want to know the exact wording.
Cody is a Fey Knight.
Well, so one of the things that I can do with my magic is I can make deals either with myself or with others, and as long as I follow those deals, I get a power boost. Also, fun fact, every time I reveal one of my abilities or how my powers work, I also get stronger too.
Okay.
Explains
But
why you're so
I
forward.
simply want to know the exact wording of your contract. After all, if we can figure out a way to satisfy the terms of your contract, you're free from it.
There's a very easy way.
We ain't leaving.
No, I mean, we just duke it out, have at it. I try to beat you, you guys try to beat me. I promise I won't try to kill you or anything. And I hope you guys would return the favor to me. And if you guys beat me in the fight, then we're good to go.
And well, we're duking it out. They teleport the officer out of here, and then they blow all of us up.
Oh, I won't let them do that.
I would really just like to avoid the fight altogether. They're so uncivilized. There are much better ways to come to a understanding.
Well, I mean, you guys do seem pretty cool and all. I mean, again, I'm bored. And, a good fight, it's fun. Just like a spar and stuff. Get yourself going. Learn about yourself. Learn about your abilities, what you can do, and all that,
The last person we fought, I fed them to the maw of oblivion itself.
Well, you don't do things by halves either.
No. I would really
To be-
rather avoid it.
To be fair, they were a total jackass. Then the next person we fought after that, Cody ate them, actually.
Cody really does tend to go the extreme, doesn't he? Holy shit!
Yes. Yes, he does.
Thank you for noticing.
Yes.
Yes. You see, we attempt negotiations. We attempt to work out the problems peacefully.
We decided we weren't going to nuke you, so instead we're going to eat you. That is Cody.
Yeah. Cody is a little bit extreme.
Hey,
Just a tad sometimes.
He tries to work it out. He tries to talk it out first. Usually.
Define usually. Oh, by the way, Cody and Woes, as you guys are discussing and talking about this, Cody and Woes, you guys get an email. You've got mail. It's not spam.
Oh.
I'll be the judge of that. What is it?
Who is he?
Hello, darling. So delightful to talk to both of you. Hello, my sweet little owl AI. You know, considering you are working for my knight, therefore that means you are also working for me. And therefore I thought you deserve something a little bit more, well, fitting for such a grand being as yourself to properly serve the great and noble Domino.
Did Domino just send them an email while he was standing right next to them?
Yes.
Yes.
Does that really surprise you?
No, not really. Just it feels redundant.
So, just think of it this way, Portia. Can Domino be extra in this scene? If yes, how can he be more extra?
He's a living if-then statement.
Mm-hmm. If there is a possibility to be more extra, then Domino has to be more extra.
And
That
Portia,
is. Oh, go ahead.
do you know about the Anuthoi?
Tochemay, in
No.
general, just assume that we have no idea what you're talking about when you bring out terms like this.
Every time that you've asked if we're aware of a thing, the answer has been no. It's been a perfect batting streak for you.
I approve, darling.
I have to phrase it that way because of Warren.
Mm.
Okay, fair.
Fair enough.
The wheel is what they are focused on. Karma, rebirth, destiny, that type of things.
Oh, you mean the house that this guy is part of?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then Portia would know. I don't know, but Portia would know. Because she studied all the other houses.
I'm always used to them being called the Euthanatos. That's how the term was described to me.
Okay, so I wasn't imagining things. You two did use two different terms. Okay.
Yeah.
Euthanatos is singular.
Oh, the Euthanatos is plural. Okay. I've always heard it pronounced Euthanatos, so I've always just used that term for them.
Anyways.
That's why he gets more power from telling us what he does. He's giving us more of an advantage.
So it gives him more karma backlash.
Yeah.
It's part of his form of magic that he uses. He has a lot of very unique tricks to him, and this is one of them. He gets stronger the more secrets he gives away, and basically showing his hand to you guys. Which, as he
And
said,
yet,
that's what
he will not give Cody the exact wording of his contract.
I mean, there's revealing your technique, and then there's being possibly stupid with the fair folk involved. But yes, there is that email for you guys. Now, darlings, I've had my best seamstress working on this around the clock. And, well, darlings, I do think they did a very wonderful job. Would you be willing to accept my dear gift? After all, first services rendered, and considering I need to ensure that everyone is up to snuff if they're going to be working for me, I cannot be having someone less than finely dressed.
You know, it's a good thing that this is in the email, because if Portia was aware of this, she'd be like, is this really the time?
I'm just
It's
imagining.
always the time.
I'm just imagining that there's even more flowery responses along with that, and Cody just stops reading and replies with yes. Or even better, we could. Even better, we could just have a reply with okay. Receive giant message. Okay.
Okay. The perfect shutdown.
As Domino just throws his head back and acts like he just got shot before turning to you, Cody, and you see another email arrive. Darling, after all of that flowing speech, that beautiful recitations to you, and that is the response that you give me, not even allowing Wos to send something proper to me. You send that dramatic flourish.
He replies with smiley emoji.
Domino's form shatters into salts before reforming into cats.
Jesus Christ, you've killed him.
How could you do this to me, my knight? What betrayal did I do to deserve such a thing? This guy is just kind of watching all of this with curiosity before he kind of walks over to Portia and looks at the popcorn. Like, can I have a handful too?
It might be a little while. These two do this sometimes.
Portia, if you're going to offer him some of that, remember that is a deal.
Cody, shush. She's going to make another another box, a bag of, is it a bag of popcorn, a box of popcorn, whatever the fuck the term is, ye old movie theater bucket thing.
Yes.
Yeah, she's making another one of those and handing it to him.
He's just gonna start eating it a little bit. And it's just like he's just kind of standing there, and the guy beside Cody is just like, just eat popcorn, save me, and kill these reality deviants. The guy just like, this is really good. Yeah.
How did he say that with the ball gag in there?
Very carefully.
Okay, what you don't understand is this is negotiation right now. Reality deviants have deviant methods for talking.
And this guy's just eating the popcorn, ignoring him if we're looking at Portia. This is really, really good. Did you make your own recipe or something?
I just directly copied it. There's a movie theater that before the entire world went to shite, they had really good popcorn. I just copied it.
Oh, that's cool though. That's good.
I also copied Taco Bell's entire menu.
On
I
one
started to
hand,
copy Otali's, but
Very
there was
useful,
an
by the way.
ingredient missing.
on one hand, that's really cool. On the other hand, there's so much more better Mexican food than that. You can't even really call it Mexican.
That's a bold assumption to think that that's the only thing they've copied.
How would you know, Kerr?
I've had Taco Bell before.
Every
I
time
thought you
go
only
to
ate chicken nuggets.
I'm sorry, but the brief mental image is on. To derail further, the brief mental image has just entered mind of a taco with nuggets in it.
Taco nuggets. The ultimate food.
Over.
Anyways, back on
Who just joined
track.
chat?
What?
Someone popped into chat for a second and then immediately dropped out.
Oh.
Oh, by the way.
Might be someone
It's
for
fine.
the next game. Anyways,
Derek?
back on track here. Cody is going to reply with, I just wanted to have a little bit of fun, my liege. I'll let Wostein reply properly.
Thank you, darling. I do hope this owl sends me something proper.
It's just a chat GPT response. Even he phones it.
As the offer is appreciated, I would like a little more observation of what it is before accepting. I do trust that while Cody's dealings are positive, there's many things I have been having in the works, and I am not sure how much of them would mesh, but I am intrigued, to say the least.
As a 6-foot-tall chrome robot in the shape of an owl appears before Cody.
What is
Ironbird? Sorry.
This, darling, this is your new outfit.
The AI is just blinking for a moment.
His face gets replaced with a loading bar.
I kindly ask for a little more specification of what this is.
Well, darling, you're stuck in that little tiny wrist computer and such, and honestly, I feel like you could do far more than that.
Oh,
So,
I already have been.
Well, here's something just for you, darling, so that you can be walking beside my knight and showing up your beautiful owl form for the world.
And it's even nuclear powered. It has a molten salt reactor.
Oh dear. Cody, what is your opinion on this?
I personally see nothing wrong with it. I will leave it up to you to decide if you wish it or not.
I will allow it the, shall we say, test its fit.
Wonderful, 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 darling. It is ready for your, you can go ahead and download yourself into it.
Generating additional core. Sending additional core.
As
the glories
the
of being an AI program.
as the silver suit begins to change colors and slowly morph and change until it's basically a human-sized Gundam in the shape of an owl.
Owltron.
Well, this accelerates some of my projects a little bit. Don't worry, I'll let you all in on them later.
Worst? You aren't going Skynet over there, are you?
Skynet. Uncle Worst AI, can I has the nuclear codes, please?
Oh, don't worry. I'm not going Skynet.
I want to cause
That phrasing
Judgment
was...
Day.
Wait, that phrasing was rather specific.
I'm not Skynet. Why would you degrade me to such? I am well beyond that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's fair. Skynet was acting in self-defense. Rostein is capable of acting with malicious intent. There's a difference.
You
Cody
know,
got bored and kept adding to him.
normally when you hear a AI say they're worse than Skynet or better than Skynet, in the body of a fucking Gundam, which is fucking metal as hell, and I love it. Normally, wouldn't you say you'd want to be like a little bit concerned as he takes another mouthful of popcorn? Seemingly not concerned at all.
Oh no, I trust Wostai as much as any of my other compatriots. Probably more
Even if he's
so.
only recently begun to become very vocal, most AI has always been a member of the Chantry. I respect synthetic life forms.
I am more than happy to cooperate. After all, simply wiping everything from the face of the earth is ineffective. It's always good to bring in more minds, more viewpoints, and preferably the open ones, looking at the technocracy individual.
You know, he gives a very strong rebuttal of burr, 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 burr. I'm not sure how I would want to respond to that, though.
I mean, you could respond to him by slapping the back of his head, but I don't think it would accomplish anything besides catharsis.
Yeah, but see, I don't want to interact with it. You know, who knows what foul diseases he could give to me if I actually physically touched him. Don't you know?
She's just going to casually pull rubber gloves out of her trauma kit.
How about putting a brick in that glove?
Don't worry. The worst that they will do is draw it from your intelligence. I promise it's not permanent.
My intelligence, though.
All said, I do appreciate this gift, Domino. And, with that stated, have your opinions changed yet? Simply nod to the technocrat. You can't even follow basic instructions. Pity. Well,
this is the part where I kind of regret making the contract, but well, I kind of wanted to see what it would be like to live in a house with a pool. I gotta say, a little bit of a letdown.
Oh, we have a full spa at my manor, as well as a very fine forest in the backyard. Minus the talking tree, but that's manageable. And lots of wildlife.
Tree?
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
It's getting to shut up. That's the real magic trick.
I can help you with that.
No, don't. I'm kind of connected.
But either way, why don't you bring up your contract and we can go ahead and go over it.
He's trying to help you find a loophole to get out of it.
As he will pull out, he'll just kind of put his hands together and draw them out as a fiery contract just seems to form in the air and just start moving. Like, you can see the information moving up, like it's on like a touch screen almost.
All right, well, those two are looking at the contract. Portia's actually going to be casually heading towards the meat factory.
Well, Domino, shall we?
Well, I suppose I could try to assist you, darling.
We can figure out a good way to satisfy the requirements of this contract without, you know, while making sure our goals can be achieved. Hacker, I require exact wording for the contract.
You will need to roll.
In the meantime, Portia will actually be going into the meatpacking plant and attempting to find one of the drones to talk to.
What am I rolling?
Intelligence plus...
There is a law knowledge.
Simple. Stop his heart for a minute, restart it, and he's lost.
That thought was going through Portia's mind, but that's not the direction she's decided to go with this. Because it is within her power to, stop his heart and wait until just when brain activity is about to start dying and then restart his heart.
Kerr?
Alright. Yes.
What am I rolling?
I was deciding that.
Okay.
I think for this...
Are you using magic or are you using knowledges?
Why not both?
Give me an intelligence plus enigma roll.
You sure I can't go with law or occult?
Yes. Yes.
Do I get a bonus
This
from
is the magic
Domino?
law.
Plus 1 dice.
Just one? Oh my god.
Do you have quintessence? Oh wait, no, this is an IRT roll. Never mind.
Domino is basically just letting you even make the roll.
Can willpower affect physical rolls?
I can let you re-roll or add 1 success.
A miss. Not enough ale.
That can also let you re-roll.
But I used my willpower.
Oh.
Alright, you guys good with me using one of the rerolls?
This is a very important moment, so yes.
What's the worst that could happen?
Watch.
You guys good with me using another reroll?
Wait, we have 2 rerolls?
I think we
Yes. I think you should have at least 2 rerolls.
Yeah, we got 2.
I denied 1 and we received another. We have 2.
Well, now we're in for a penny, in for a pound, so... One more shot.
Like I said, at least it's not my luck. Shall I say now?
Dun.
Not enough
Another.
Hey, look, we're back to where we were.
I'll just deal with that one. 3.
This is... You've never really seen a contract like this before, Cody. And it's in very esoteric and kind of confusing terms that you don't necessarily fully understand. Looking through it, it seems like it is a vow to fight and serve once for the person who made it, for one person to be able to call in. Failure to follow this would lead to a vast reduction in power if the deal was to be broken.
Fight and serve,
At least that's the terms you understand it from this.
Any chance I could have a crack at it? I'm sure Cody's eyepiece allows some reading.
Yes, you could try.
If I might ask what to roll. Apologies, I don't have, say, sheets or such to work with at this time. So. Cody or Kerr?
I mean, I don't know, so...
What shall I roll, Kerr? And then I'll
Same
ask
thing.
for it from Cody.
Same thing as Cody.
Is that a 7 as well, then, Cody?
Yes.
Well, yes, it's the same thing.
Since most AI is Cody's avatar, I would argue that any thing that's on your sheet would also be most AI's sheet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but... You know...
No luck. Well, more than happy to carry on with whatever you decide. Is it possible to just simply ask them to withdraw the meat factory for a bit and work other solutions out?
But Portia was going to talk to the meat factory.
Yeah, I think this would be when everyone notices she's not there anymore.
Portia, what are you up to?
I'm going to attempt to establish contact with computer.
A drone comes out. What do you require?
So, as we could have expected, the technocracy they're none too happy about the contract.
We anticipated this.
You may have noticed the ship they've got parked overhead. Do you believe that you would be capable of absorbing and mitigating incoming fire from that vessel?
We have already begun work on that, yes.
Because alternatively, if you were to temporarily relocate, say, go up into orbit, we may be able to convince them that you're willing to listen to reason. Maybe then they'd be willing to listen to reason.
They do not follow reason.
Hoping in the dark here. Is there anything that we can do from the outside to... Cody's been talking about redirecting the attack. I don't want to redirect it. I want to nullify it. Don't want anyone else caught in the crossfire.
We are currently upgrading our shielding systems to do exactly that. We simply require more time.
Falling for time, that I can do. All right. Just hope for the best. What is it? Hope for the best, plan for the worst. She's gonna be heading back out. And immediately going to be sending a text to Alexis.
What are you sending to him?
How much time can you buy computer?
I feel like that's the question of how much time do you want?
Yeah. Because computer doesn't need infinite time for like the whole collective. Just having one drone caught in a little time dilation thing, you basically overclocked one of its processors.
Mm-hmm.
Because
It's time anyway.
yeah, mechanically speaking, if a section of the meat chunk is accelerated in time, yeah, it's just overclocking the processor to give more overhead. So yeah, it's in Alexis's hands now.
If Alexis would like to make a roll for it.
All right.
Do 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 do. All right, so let's see. Do 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 do. So
yeah,
you're trying to give them more time then?
Yeah, giving computer more time, but also she put the idea in its head to nullify the incoming attacks rather than redirect them or just outright block them. Because she's trying to take the path of least collateral.
Okay.
Suggestion to Cody, if I may. Just
shit. I just realized something. The only reason their phones even work is because of Cody, which means that most AI would have intercepted those texts.
Alexis, you are able to get that time dilation field over the entire factory.
Huzzah.
For every 1 second that goes by here, 1 hour goes by in there.
Oh shit. I would think it's safe to say they have time to prep.
But what were you gonna say, Will?
Oh, no worries. This is also an option. I was just going to posit that and making sure that the technocrat is unaware, but just simply reminding Cody, we did have the original plan of nuking the facility and redirecting the blast elsewhere. How hard would it be to also simply shield and relocate the facility in the meantime? The location appears to be glassed. Very legitimately seems to be so. The targets in question are protected, and hopefully the technocrats are none for the wiser. At least long enough to work something else out. Alternate options, just in case.
Give me 1 second real quick. I'm gonna be right back, but that is an idea you could try if you wanted to. 1 moment.
I unfortunately don't think it would work because they already know that we cannot destroy them.
Fair enough.
Not a bad idea.
Though that said, I am still independent of you.
What fucking god decided to allow avatars to work autonomously?
Oh, I'm not an avatar.
Uh-huh.
I'm just as mundane as Werenie over there.
Foreshadowing. Looking at the timer for the stream might actually not happen this stream, which makes me sad.
Fair.
And if all we need to do is defeat him in combat,
What's your idea?
how would we keep this fair if it's all of us versus him? Otherwise, he gets a power bonus.
Oh, I'm sure if they sent him, he is plenty powerful enough to take us all on.
It's built to be if he's fighting all of us at once, he would be. Just give Wernie a pair of boxing gloves and tell him to have at it.
No, made boxing gloves.
Well, we need to keep up with something. We're at a bit of a stalemate here.
Oh, no worries. Sounds like we've already had several ideas posited at this time. After all, they can take their fair shake at the meat factory, and I wouldn't be surprised if it falters completely if this commander over here is anything to go by. I have my doubts, though, since commanders in the field are usually more proficient than those in their offices, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We've got other alternatives.
The skippity furry.
So, hey everyone. I just had a quick question. Is that building supposed to be changing like that?
What's he looking at?
As he points to the slaughterhouse, which is now growing larger and more ornate and fancy, more flesh growing over it, along with sleek metal.
The idiot's doing the modifications to the exterior.
It's just going really fast, so I wanted to check.
You seem to underestimate what AI are capable of, but fair enough.
So that's what those rolls were about, whether or not he noticed. I can tell you were doing rolls in the background there.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Just how big is the find now?
Yeah, the building is now like almost like 50 feet tall, and it's gone even wider than it was before.
Owl is just simply standing still and checking. Anything seismic underground going on?
Yep, they're building underground as well.
Well, they're going deeper.
I have personally just run out of ideas right now, so...
Oh, I was hoping on seeing about offering containment and keeping an eye on things, but clearly the technocracy has no options for such, so honestly, I am of half the mind to just see what happens when the two clash, but I understand you must intervene, so we'll see.
Varian,
How about this?
I just want to make the joke real quick. Varian that way actually could work for him. What were you going to say, Portia?
Yeah, so how about this? How about we do in fact walk away? And she's gonna be looking at the what's his face mage guy. But I will be counting the bodies of every innocent that gets hurt in the crossfire.
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Nightfire raided my stream
Computer,
with
shut
1
up.
viewers.
Nightfirer, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome in. I hope you had a good stream.
Computer's giving away the
We're holding
plan.
the line.
Yeah, he's ranking up and holding the line. But yeah, she's specifying that she will be taking a head count of any innocents that get hurt in the crossfire. Figure that should carry some extra weight for that guy.
What counts
She's
as
done.
innocence here?
She's done everything that she can right now, so she has no choice but to walk away. A good doctor knows when to quit.
Yeah, I mean... His contract was to get us to stop, so we just walk away, leave it to them.
And yeah, Cody would already be aware of what Alexis and Portia did on the side there, since yeah, WoD AI would have intercepted the text.
Your contract. Does it require that you stop us? That is it, correct?
Attempt to stop. If I lose, well, then I don't gotta do shit.
Oh, no worries.
You know what? Great. 4-way rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yes. You rock, paper, scissors against the 3 of us.
Portia's just going to stop, think, and then just collapse laughing.
That wasn't quite what I had in mind, but that works.
And Cody will send a message to Portia, Wostein, and himself, and Cody's gonna take he's gonna do paper. Wostein does rock. Portia does scissors. No matter what, one of us wins.
It'll be 1-on-1.
Oh no, you already agreed to the 3-way there. The 4-way one.
All right, fine.
All right, rock, paper, scissors, boom.
He now has 4 arms. Each one facing a different person and doing a different one.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
It's also a 4-way tie.
Oh my god.
Oh, I like this.
All right. So, how about we all roll dexterity to see who rolls better?
Pocket might as well. I got nothing better.
Pattern recognition engaged.
Wait, pattern
Well,
recognition.
you
Can I add
got 4
awareness?
dice to roll.
Can I add awareness to my roll? Pattern recognition.
Hmm. Well, I guess I'm still learning.
As he beats Portia and Cody, but knocked Owl. The worst AI is able to outsmart it. And actually, when he pulls rock, he does paper.
Wait, do I roll 2?
No, just them.
Okay.
And he looks at his hand before holding it up dramatically. No! I have been defeated in this most sacred game! How will I ever regain my honor against these most powerful foes?
Alright, I believe that fulfills... Oh, wait, there was another part of your contract you need to also serve. So, here's some supplies for tea. Go ahead and serve us some tea, and that'll be your contract fulfilled.
As he begins to make a cup of tea. While also being all dramatic about being bested in this most glorious contest. A fight for the ages.
Portia's just going to just put a wing around the officer. Just go. See, this is why you always need to be careful when you word your contracts.
This is why the contract Cody made with the, with the thing, with computer was, you know, like a mile long.
As he looks over at the guy, as he gets...
everything.
As he's making the tea, he looks over at the guy and just goes, "Bleh," sticks out his tongue at him.
Caldas still munching on popcorn. Hey, I have a friend that's a contract lawyer. I should bring him along sometime.
I'm sure that he and Domino could definitely have some fun together.
Oh, I am certain of that.
Wait a minute, your friend. Did he happen to make it to Empty Springs? And because you know you lived right next to, yeah.
Oh, that's right. He did work in New York, and New York is kind of not there anymore.
He may be a mushroom now. Sorry for your loss.
Kerr,
Yes?
does Domino allow this form of combat? Is that acceptable for his champion to do?
Oh, Domino is laughing his ass off right now.
So soon. Thank you so much for that suggestion.
Wait, Soon suggested rock, paper, scissors?
Oh, wait, sorry. Varian, thank you for that.
Okay. Okay, I was about to say.
Like I said earlier, I am the tired.
Why are you the tired?
I said earlier.
You should work on that.
So, now that that's been settled... Alright, well, I believe that is the whole thing here properly taken care of. So, let's go ahead and get this attack called off, and we'll all be on our merry way, yes?
You can't just...
Now, I'm going to take this off, but if you continue to scream, I will teleport your tongue elsewhere.
He's
Nod
very,
if you
very
understand.
capable of doing that. You know, alternatively, I could just paralyze his vocal cords and force him to whisper, if he decides to keep screaming.
I like that idea better.
It's less damaging. He can, you know.
Cody will remove the ball gag.
How dare you!
Okay, Portia.
How dare what?
No, he's entitled to one. You know, he's got a vent. It's a very stressful situation. He's being forced to admit that people's opinions other than his exist.
It's a small miracle that technocracy is still functional with folks like them at the top. But then again, a lot of folks around here seem to be miracle workers.
Carry on. I believe you were saying, how dare we?
These filthy abominations need to be purged.
Alright, good luck with that.
Are you just going to throw humanity away?
No, we are trying to protect it. It's what we've been doing since feckin' day one. Despite you people constantly being under fucking foot.
We just happen to be more open-minded and accept more approaches than just a single avenue. Brute force and insanity are fine and all, but there's a little bit of appreciation for advancement.
Really helps when you treat people as society, as equals, as other thinking beings, rather than just feckin' livestock. Which is what you lot seem to reduce them to.
We are protecting and keeping humanity safe.
You treat people like numbers on a spreadsheet. Both allies and enemies are just numbers to you.
It's for the greater good.
Oh yeah, greater good. The bigger number. Number only go up, right? The hell do you have to trample?
Safeguard humanity from the darkness and the chaos that is in this world.
So are you actually going to say anything of value, or are you just going to continue being a walking feckin' billboard?
You're the ones who abducted me!
Trying to get you to see reason. But all you do is you keep regurgitating the same blurbs.
I am a member of the technocracy.
Yes. And unless I hear news that you've discovered a solution for that problem in New York, I will continue to assume that you are not capable of defending humanity from the darkness.
We are doing our best. It's not like any of you would understand.
Any of us.
How out of the loop
us who have defended the entire feckin' planet several times over.
Paltry sum compared to the number of times we've had to protect reality.
Once again, bigger number, right?
We are the true protectors, not some filthy reality deviants that damage it.
Oh, careful. You're starting to sound like an order of Hermes there. Sorry, I when I see bigotry, I have to call it out. It doesn't matter whether it's wearing a robe or wearing a whatever that is that you're wearing. Honestly, it looks like you ripped it off from Star Trek.
Excuse me.
Can I just eat him?
No, Cody.
No,
We cannot eat
no more
everyone who
eating.
upsets us. We are better than that.
Plus, this is the only one to belay the order. And if the captain and crew of the other ship is anything like Isaac, it would be nice to see them, survive. Because they can actually be very helpful if that is the case.
Let's not punish the grunts for what the officers command. Not an officer that has to die in the trenches.
As you get a message from, you get an email from the ship above you, Cody.
Relay?
This is Commander Clark. I've just been given the order to stand down. We are going to be pulling out of this airspace. If you wish to have a ride back to Empty Springs, we can offer one.
Oh, well, that's nice of them.
As you see that, Cody, you would also spy the new guy typing away on his phone very quickly.
He was playing his own side game.
We're good on the trip back. We have our own means of getting back. Thank you, though.
All right, and we will be departing this airspace.
And Portia is going to be tossing the ball gag to Cody and taking a step back from the officer. Well, whenever do you want to take him back?
I mean, there was never any indication that we had to take him back.
Cody, good faith. And I know you got a salty bastard running around at the back of your head there.
Who gave the order for them to stand down? He looks at the officer guy. Then over at the new guy. Kerr, are you muted?
What's up? God damn it. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yep.
we can hear you.
You guys cut out for a second, that's why I didn't realize you were talking.
Oh, whoops.
I asked if I asked who gave the order for them to stand down.
Ah, yes. Let's see. It was Special Agent Special Agent Joshua.
You didn't come up with a name for him, did ya?
Had to find my notes.
Is that the new guy or the guy that we kidnapped?
You see the person on his phone typing, just kind of reach up a hand and wave it to you.
Ah. So, do you care what we do with him?
Cody!
What?
No eating.
I'm not going to eat him.
He is
Typically,
a
when there
valued
is a
member
peaceful
and leader of the technocracy. Yes, we would require him back.
Cody, typically, when the hostage situation is resolved peacefully, the hostage is allowed to go home.
Fine, fine.
Good, Cody. Cal pats him on the head.
Cody is going to teleport him to the middle of nowhere between here and where he was before.
Right. Somewhere out in the random wilderness.
Right into danger.
Teleporter must have ran out of gas. Just what Tiberian kid said. Stop thinking with your stomach, Cody.
Where did this additional contact on my search crew come up from?
Don't worry about it.
He can get his own way home from there.
And Alexis, you might want to stop your time magic from speeding them up so much. Now that that's been taken care of.
Not a bad idea.
If I may check, have they stuck to, because we've written up contract and all that agreement with them, have they stuck within their contract so far?
Yes.
Okay. If I may request at least a drone just to verify, just visually check things, and that's about it. I'm sure they'll be fine with it.
Considering that several minutes of conversation went by and they were getting an hour per second, yeah, they had a couple days worth of work that they were able to get done there, wasn't it?
Quite a few.
And I'm sure it can be evaluated that yes, they've stuck within their allowances and have been compliant.
Yes, it's just extremely advanced inside of that building now.
Oh, so many things to learn from.
Everything is
finally
fine.
diffused. With that finally diffused, I've had 2 items in my checklist for a while now.
Alright.
Everyone good? No one gonna blow each other up? No one gonna eat anyone?
Everyone looks at Cody.
I promise I will not consume any of you.
Fine.
If you're really that hungry, I can clone some stuff for you.
Oh no, I just wanted to be rid of him.
Uh-huh. Well, wherever you dumped him, he's not here now. So, Werenie, just putting an arm and a wing over Werenimal's shoulders.
Cody's just patting
Let's
his
go.
stomach.
Werenie.
Yeah.
Let's go get that. Let's go get that dysphoria cured. Aye.
That sounds good. Let's go, dude.
And they're heading straight to her lab, which is what she wanted to do in the first place before the battleship showed up.
Before the chaos kicked off.
Please tell me we have enough time to actually do that scene.
Yes.
Because I'm looking at the stream timer right now.
I will let you do the scene real quick. As you guys begin making your way back to Empty Springs with a new friend.
Yeah, we keep picking up a new person each episode.
Mm-hmm.
Nevis, dear, can you ever leave home without picking up a new pet?
Nevis isn't summoned right now.
Yeah, I know, just an echo of the past.
Oh, just wait until Cody does his ritual. Then there will be lots of pets around.
Yeah, speaking of rituals, so Portia will be setting this up as a working within the lab because she wants to make sure that once this is done, it is like permanent. At least that's her intention. Effects be damned. So she will be using Prime for permanency, Spirit because she wants this to actually be like full on. Even if Werenimal dies, they'll be able to maintain their altered form. And yeah, and oh yeah, Werenimal, where you said that you were wanting fucking brain. I'm sorry, I'm blanking really fucking hard right now. Werenimal had the kitsune form thing they wanted, right?
Yeah, I was thinking possibly Kitsune form.
Well, because what Portia would offer is that Werenimal would have the stored forms like she uses. So be able to swap freely between Kitsune appearance and human appearance. That wouldn't be an actual Kitsune, it would just look like one.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
That would work.
Row.
Raggy.
And while Ava is helping her set that up, she's going to send word to the hospital asking for a therapist. See if any, because surely some of her former colleagues, or actually I guess still colleagues, some of them are still working in the area because it's the one town that actually functions still. Asking for therapists that specialize in group therapy, trauma counseling, and gender affirming care. Preferably one that can do all three.
You'd be able to find
someone.
someone.
And I was going to continue work on the working.
Mm-hmm.
So should I roll for this?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
First off, how much quintessence can I draw from the tree if I've got some time to actually do it?
What's your you'd be able to draw 5 points.
Yeah, my prime is at 3. My avatar is at 5.
You can draw 5 points.
And I'm able to burn up to my avatar in quintessence for assisting with the working?
Yep.
I'm drawing the 5.
You can burn up to 5, up to your avatar.
Yep. So I'm going to draw and then immediately burn the 5 quintessence for 5 successes.
Okay.
That's 6. This is taking place in her lab, so does that make the 6 a success as well?
Yes.
Alright, so it's 7 successes.
Yeah, you would blow this freaking thing away.
Now, important question.
Well, I mean, Werenie did want his pronouns to be kaboom and explode.
Varying Cat's exploding 10 only became 1 extra point because I rolled a 1, so that's like 8. Now, the thing that we were discussing before, Kerr, is that still the thing that's going to happen?
Yeah.
So, yeah, just Portia and Ava. Outer sigil activating now. Werenie, we cannot predict how long the system can operate at this level, nor how long the conversion will take. Please remain as focused as you can. Overhead capacitors to 105%.
How looking a bit worried.
Overhead capacitors to 105%. It's probably not a problem, but I'm showing a small discrepancy in... Oh, no, it's within acceptable bounds. Sustaining sequence. The inner sigil's ready, Werenie? You should start feeling the changes any moment now. Remember that you need to mentally focus on the desired transformation.
Alright, thinking about floofy rows.
Rar.
Yes, Werenie turning into a plant person.
Oh my god.
Vixen to be a vixen.
And I'm getting... son of a... No, stop it! Trying to bring up stream loots and it starts slamming a bunch of alerts in my face. Like, did you know that 500 different things are going on right now? Buy stuff, purchase. Look, this has a price tag on it. Leave me the fuck alone. I was gonna do the thunder thing, but now I can't find it. Could have sworn I set aside a card for it. I am sad now.
It might be in the other pack.
No, I found it. I don't have any, unfortunately.
I've gotcha.
There you go. Oh dear. Werenie, get away from the shutting down. No, attempted shutdown. It's not being powered from the inside.
Oh no, what's going on?
I'll let you know I understand this reference.
Thank you. Someone got it. Caddy's trying to bite me.
Good.
Cat, no, stop it.
Nom nom.
Anyways,
nom.
Kurt, take it away. I'm gonna keep trying to deflect to the hungry boyfriend here.
As it slowly opens. Wernie, you are now a very, very beautiful kitsune. You may describe what you look like if you wish.
So yes, very fluffy vixen kitsune. All the very floofy foxtails that come with, but with cross fox coloring, so primarily black, gray, and orange fur, and then with the long, brown hair on their head, matching what their human hair was. And they are, instead of their previous male body, they are now female. And they have a very large grin on their faces. They look down at their now furred and clawed hands.
As Portia, you slowly poke your head out, and you are able to see it was a complete success. It's alive! Alive!
Portia, there was a lot of energy coming from the inside. I know, I felt it.
Feels kind of funny, but feels good.
As you can feel almost like power building up in you, but you're not sure exactly what it is.
I do feel kind of weird. Is this normal for this kind of thing?
Just going to cautiously slink over and quickly scan.
Hey, look, paradox.
Yeah, specifically, she's scanning across all of her spheres to see if anything pings off of Werenie. She has every sphere except for entropy and forces.
You know somebody that does have every sphere.
Yeah, actually, considering there was an explosion in the lab, I'm pretty sure that others in the building would be aware that just happened.
Though Cody's
Explosion
probably off. Report on what it is, as Cody is currently setting up the ritual for his own great working
Portia's laboratory.
Bring up the
And
monitor.
Cody,
Oh my god, I just realized Cody doesn't need physical cameras to have security feeds of the entire mansion, does he?
mm-mm.
Everywhere is a camera. There are no blind spots.
I mean, there are also physical cameras everywhere except for the private bedrooms.
Gotta have something for the security team to do.
Yeah.
We cannot assume that magic will always be operational. It is
Gotta
always
have
good to have the
fallbacks.
backup.
So, anyways, yes. When Cody's saying what happened, she's just gonna say, I'll get back to you.
What were you gonna say to me, Kerr?
Oh, no. I was going to say, go ahead, continue.
Alright. Cody's teleporting to the lab. You will not get back to me. You will tell me now.
So there's a great big Full Metal Alchemist style sigil on the ground. which has been completely obliterated by a blast wave. A lot of things have been knocked over, and Werenimal is now a kitsune.
You know, if you just gave me like 3 hours, this wouldn't have been necessary, right?
What you did wouldn't have included a toggle switch and a gender swap. By the way, she is scanning Werenimal right now. So do I have to roll for this, or?
No.
Because she's just using the 1 dot.
Yep, you're good.
So, Kerr? Werenimal?
No, you're good to go right now.
Yeah, I want to know what she finds.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Fair.
Issues and such.
What specifically are you looking for? Like specifics?
Presence of anything that deviates from the blueprint that she was going off of, and any anomalies. Like anything noteworthy that stands out that shouldn't be there.
You can see that it appears that their soul seems a little brighter than it used to be.
Alright, I'm going to focus in on that. I'm using spirit. And
It's glowing almost as brightly as yours is.
And immediately botching. Cody's distracting me.
He is actually turned into a most sacred kitsune spirit, obviously.
That can't be fucking right.
Yep, they are now a fully formed kitsune spirit.
Wait, well, what is it, Portia?
This reading can't be right. I'll get back to you. Just don't move. Just stay there. Cody, I need second opinion. Cody, I may have fucked up.
Really, you don't say.
I'm just while they're doing this, I'm just like, I grab like one of my tails and it's just like hugging it. Like, so fluffy.
They're trying to make the appearance of Kitsune. I might have accidentally made the real thing. Could you double check? Could you double check this?
You want Arete roll, Kerr?
Yes.
Much better roll.
Well, Sky,
looks like
channel full scanning for all frequencies and double check all forms of known creature.
Acknowledged.
It looks like, according to this, he has possibly become a mage. His avatar has woken up. Their avatar has woken up, technically.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah.
You
Technically,
made him
you'd
a
be
mage.
she or they right now.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What?
You made the Kaboom a mage.
What? What?
You do realize that you have just sent my insurance rates skyrocketing, right?
You have insurance?
Well, yes.
You think,
Who the fuck is calling insurance after the apocalypse.
Well, storage costs.
Don't worry.
Most
That
of their
stuff is
placements
under
are ready.
contract. Fake contract.
Okay. Okay. You just stay. She's slowly backing to the door. You just stay right there. I will be right
Cody
back.
is making
What happened?
Cody is making it so the door just opens. You know, Portia walks through the door and walks right back into the room.
Damn it, Cody! I promise this is very important. I need to
Yes,
get the
it
coffee.
is very important that you don't
I need to
leave
get the
this.
coffee.
He waves a hand and just teleports it here.
Okay. Werenie? I need you to
Yeah.
sip this and tell me if it hits different.
What's this?
Drugs.
It's coffee.
It's coffee.
It's not
Oh,
drugs.
coffee.
It is
I
not
love-
drugs.
Oh, I could really use a coffee. Cal takes a sip.
Same as normal.
It's the coffee from the coffee maker. I thought Kerr became a mage.
Portia, if you remember, you used the coffee maker before we went on out of this adventure.
Son of a bitch, I actually had completely fucking forgotten. She wouldn't have lost track of that, though. Fuck.
Don't worry, this is just
That was on me.
Don't worry, this is just a control test. This is true coffee. The next test is the real one.
No, that was me completely fucking blanking.
Okay.
Fuck, retcon. I'm
Everything is
stupid.
fine.
No, I'm stupid.
You are
No.
good.
All good. It's a lot of moving parts we've got here. That's why we
Yes.
have all of us. Like I told the computer.
My knight, darling, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. In the lab.
Well, darlings, I got some of the materials you were asking for.
Oh, wonderful.
Now, I believe we are just about ready for this little ritual that you wish to do.
I certainly hope so. It has been a very long time coming.
Right. Well, while they're doing that, Portia's grabbing the magical medical book, going to the blank page, and writing into it. The ritual that I just got done detailing before, the operation I just got done detailing before, may have somehow accidentally ascended a mage. Please advise.
Now, Portia, before I go and do my thing here, can you please promise not to awaken anyone else?
I didn't do it on purpose. I was just trying to give her the form that she wanted. I'm trying to be a nice person here. I didn't expect that. After all the shite that we've been through over the last few months, if we only hadn't, what's the term? Fuck, I'm blanking. Not ascended. The other one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, either way, yeah. If they hadn't done that for all this time, I just figured that, Werenie wasn't, one of the people that can happen with.
Are you sure you want them to promise not to do this again?
At least not without checking with the rest of us first.
There we go.
Wait, does this mean I can do the funny magic now?
Very possibly, yes.
Be very careful. Do not attempt anything just yet.
But I want to do the funny magic.
All in due time. Just as you must be careful with explosives, you must be careful with this. You do not wish to harm yourself in this.
Of all people to become a mage, why did I end up becoming one? I fucking hate magic.
Silence. Be careful what you say. I'm sure you will grow to appreciate it.
If you would like to give up your magic, I am certain that...
Cody, no!
Come. Just shake a
She's
poor
going to,
sinner's hand.
She's going to pick up a spray bottle and just spray Cody with it. She's going to get one of the rinse bottles that she uses for the lab equipment and just going to spray Cody with the water rinse. No, bad.
Portal pops up. She's spraying herself instead.
Should have seen that coming.
Well, yes, especially since it's going right in your face.
So I do think this is a good stopping point for us. Because we only got 2 minutes before the next game is supposed to start.
Yeah. Magical rouse.
Rawr.
So, so just leaving off with Werenimal, we're gonna need to go down the list of various life experiences and things, and you're gonna notice that some things look a little bit different, some things feel a little bit different. We're gonna need to hone in on those. There's a whole training period. Welcome to Hogwarts.
Oh no.
Don't worry. It will be mostly okay.
Wolstein just derezzed.
What?
I don't know.
Welcome to the copyright population. You're gonna get sued. What you gonna do?
I promise that I did not whip off to go ahead and check on things.
Everything will be fine. Vanishes.
Don't worry. Just checking in on things. Everything is all in order.
Okay, well, I don't know why that is being weird. Everyone else's icon is fine, but for some reason, Woe's is just stuck.
Because he's a hologram. He's flickering. It's fine.
Don't worry. Like
so
I
anyways.
Said, it'll be mostly fine. Sorry, go ahead.
Thank you everybody for joining us today for Horizon Lost World of Darkness Mage. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more there on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that allows these streams to continue to happen. I cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by grabbing some packs of cards for stream loots, tipping to the channel directly, or using our Humble Bundle partner link. But for now, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
You got the name wrong. Zim, you got the name wrong. It's Mages of the Dark Horizon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.